Hello gang, how are you? First of all, let me just talk about the title of this video. I stole the title of this video, Chicago. Does anybody really know what band this is? Taken from an article that I read. Look, let me tell you how I feel. It's almost identical to the writer of this article because went to the Hollywood Bowl last week for my birthday. Some of you may have seen The Real. Chicago has been a band that I have followed since I was a kid. Saw them for the first time at the Heart of Texas Coliseum in Waco, Texas. I was in junior high, maybe 7th or 8th grade. I can't believe my mom let me go. Anywho, I've just always been an enormous fan of theirs. I have all their albums, not 8-tracks or cassettes, the albums, Chicago Transit Authority, all the way through Chicago 18 when they were last relevant. I've loved every band member, James Pankow, Lee Loughnane, Walter Parazater, Danny Serafini, the great drummer, Terry Kath, Peter Cetera, Robert Lamb, love them all. And a lot of the band members have gone over the years. Danny Serafini, the drummer, left a long time ago. We know Peter Cetera had an amazing solo career. We also know what happened to Mr. Terry Kath, God rest his soul. But the four others, Robert Lamb and the three horn players, have been there throughout the decades at all their shows. Walter Parazater, the saxophonist, kind of disappeared about a decade ago because of health reasons. But the other three, Pankow, Loughnane, and especially Robert Lamb, who are all in great shape for their ages, they're in their late 70s, have always been there. And I've gone to many, many shows over the last decade or so, and they've always just been great. Sounding great, looking great. So they sell out the Hollywood Bowl for 3 straight nights. 3 nights. Now, this is a place that holds 16,000, 17,000 folks, so this is over 50,000 tickets. Fireworks spectacular. Christopher Cross is opening for them. He sounds amazing in his early 70s. Chicago comes out. I don't recognize anybody, except for finally lay eyes on Lee Loughnane, the original trumpet player in his late 70s. Now, he sounded pretty darn good, but even the folks that had replaced all these other guys for decades weren't even up there. This was a complete cover band for Chicago. And I was kind of in mourning for the first hour of the show. I was kind of in disbelief that I've paid all this money to basically watch a cover band. And so when do we, folks our age, decide to stop going to these shows because it's not the band we grew up with anymore? You know, the place was packed, and during the song Saturday in the Park, I looked around, and there's people from their 30s all the way up to way past my age. And everybody's singing along, having a great time. And it made me think that, probably 2/3 of the folks didn't even know that that wasn't the original band, or didn't even know or recognize any of them. They just love the songs. And I guess that's what I kind of got to get past, right? Because Chicago is no longer a band, it's a machine. The thing is, back in the day, if a lead singer got a sore throat or something, they canceled the show. Well, Chicago's not going to cancel 50,000 seats over 3 nights. Think of that money. But that money makes it a corporation, makes it a machine. The machine's going to keep going. We saw Three Dog Night out here in California about 6 months ago, and we joked that afterwards it was really One Dog Night. So there was only one guy, and he was in his 80s, but sounded okay. But really, when do we stop going to these shows, or do we just continue going knowing that we're just going to go see a cover band? And more importantly, do we keep paying these prices to go see a band that's not our original band? I think it's up to an individual. I would love to hear what everyone thinks. Please write down your thoughts in the comments below. I'm going to post this on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the whole 9 yards. I would really love to get everyone's opinion about this. I keep thinking of what are my kids going to do when they're my age? Are they going to see Eminem in a wheelchair up there doing his thing? I don't know. Oh, well, I got to go to work. But it's an interesting dilemma. I don't think I'm going to go see Chicago again. And not because this particular band wasn't good. They were great. They're great musicians. I mean, they're professional musicians. But it's just not my band anymore. So I don't think I'm going to do it again. Anyway. Have a great day, everybody.
But my music was all I had. I tried to be as good as I could.